All right, everybody. I sincerely apologize for that. Looks like we had a network issue in the building that caused the stream to go down. Luckily for the esports gamers, the arena is on a separate network, which means that they didn't go down when we did. So at the moment, I will have the bracket back up, and we will let you know who won that game. Trust me, I wish I could have seen it too, but sadly we can't at the moment. As in those custom games don't allow you to rejoin once you've left. However, we will be back for the next one, so just hang tight, and we will definitely get you there. So just hang tight. We will update you on who wins and what happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. We'll keep the network nice and stable. We definitely appreciate you tuning back in and keeping up with us, and we'll be back shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, I was wrong the first time. It does look like we actually are allowed back in. We're coming back into a 10-8 split at the moment. Looks like after we broke, attackers 1-2, defenders 1-2, attackers 1-1, and then the defenders won. And we're currently seeing what happens with this next round. But thankfully, we are back in. And remember, at the moment, Bucks are on attack, Cruisers are on defense. It looks like Cruisers are pulling ahead by 2 points, so we will see what happens. Rise has the spike, and we're officially back.
See how they pull it out here. Send out her dog for info.
Gets enough info to know at least someone's watching. Does a little jiggle peek, doesn't fully show the head. They're taking it nice and slow, as they have been for most of this game. Gonna do a little bit of extra peek there, trying to get a better angle on it. Throws that, goes out, but does not connect. Chamber playing around with people in the mid.
It's like Chamber and Asher out here trying to watch for Roman.
Drone going in to bug the sky. Astra pops bubble so they can walk across. Watching the corner.
Pulls in the ground, gives her bonus.
Woo! Beautiful play to get people out there.
Perfect play by the Astra.
The Bucks are slowly but surely losing this.
There.
Beautiful head tap.
Prediction.
30 seconds left.
Incredible head tap. Raze does. Oh!
But the Neon
Wait
but
for me.
still takes her out. Going for the plant here.
Spike planted.
We have Brimstone and Killjoy pushing around the side. Spike was planted. They have to get on and defuse it, or it will be 11-8. Beautiful peek by Rise.
Can't see you making shots.
Placing
Bomb
swarm
quite
grenade.
didn't make it up.
Swarm grenade out.
Swarm grenade, beautiful to push people off the corner.
Fire in the hole.
They really have to do something. Rise ults this.
Looks like Breach is going to be giving up on the push to try and save his economy.
They just give up on the push. I mean, at this point, they ulted. It's over. Rise ults to push them out of the way. Nothing they can do about it. I get my characters confused all the time. They're both mustachioed older gentlemen. I can't tell the difference between Breach and Brimstone.
Looks like Breach is going to catch 2 of them on the exit. Takes down their economy just a little bit, but they still secure that round.
I mean, the economy drop is good for them. I mean, the problem we are now facing is...
I mean, especially in a neck-and-neck game like this, the little buy between the light shield and the heavy shield can make all the difference.
Let's see what we got here. Currently, right now, no operators at the moment. After that first round, no one's decided to buy one since.
Someone playing with a sheriff? Or classic?
Yeah.
Chamber did not buy this round. Playing with just his pistol.
Yep, put full points into pistol and abilities. Trying to see if he can find anything around the mid push to B. There are 2 on C, and there is a Sky. Gets caught out by the turret, but is just going to back off of it. At least got rid of the turret, so that helps out a ton. Sky, oh, they immediately rush to the aid, but he's already moved off, gone somewhere else. Again, Rise with a beautiful kill and a push onto point.
Spike planted.
And now they are fighting again to try to defuse this, to save this round. They just got to go. No time to think. No time to think. Time to move.
One enemy remaining.
Beautiful hit. Beautiful flash.
No time to defuse. No time to stop it.
Beautiful 11-9. Yep. At the moment. Yeah. The second caster sitting next to me, I currently have a headset at the moment, so the only thing he can do is... Yeah, they say it's a little bit quiet. I think after this game, I'm going to turn up the gain, and I'm going to try to talk a little quieter to counteract that, just to see if we can't make it a little bit better for you. I do have a second idea about that as well. We will absolutely try to fix that before the next semifinal game, because these are going insane right now. Super slow right now. Chamber slowly pushing. Man, Chamber really likes that drone.
I'm too far.
Always finds the drone. Uses that to get over the wall to stop most of the movement that goes through. Currently right now pushing C. Thinking about C.
Gonna be watching their backs.
Deciding not to do C. There is a Cypher trap there, so they will know if someone comes around the back.
All these teams are taking it super slow. No one wants to give up a pick.
Nobody wants to give up a pick because it's so neck and neck, 11-9. Chamber,
Teleport's ready.
that's not Chamber, that's Sova. Sova ults, sends out some serious blasts that go through the point. Doesn't hit anybody, but he also uses it as an information tool. Sees that nobody's really fully on the point at the moment. Bomb drone goes out. Killjoy on the defender side pops the ult, not letting them through. They give up. Chamber, beautiful pick.
Looking to rotate on the B as the team starts to collapse. Both teams are going to be in a big fight.
Spike is down.
Spike
Chamber
down,
still watching
B.
from the angle. Chamber still watching from the angle.
Neon's gonna
10
be looking
seconds
for-
left.
Neon runs. Neon is going to try to do a
Last
flanky
player
flank.
standing.
Chamber does get the kill. We're just on Neon.
Spike planted.
Uses that to get around the flank. Chamber's already got her number, knows exactly where to look.
He gets tagged by
Ooh,
the
gets
slow.
tagged by the
Chamber
slow.
can't quite finish him off though.
Here we go.
Pops ultimate.
One enemy remaining.
Come on, Chamber. This is Chamber v Neon. Chamber v Neon. And Chamber clutches it up. Slides over there, but can't quite do it.
Match point.
Gun here.
I'll just move my chair to the other side.
Sure, yeah, go for it. Well, the camera's right there. We probably just want to leave it. It's got a long enough
I
thing.
had you maybe in the middle of it.
This is me. Is it? All right, we are on what potentially could be the final round of this game.
Give it a shot, honey.
Hello, hello.
It won't pop up on the stream until I change it. I have to physically do something.
Yeah, you'd have to put in another mic.
I have to put in the extra mixer to keep the audio going, which is easy enough to do. I just have to do it after the game. I know. Then stop bugging me.
I'm gonna step away for a second here.
Chamber moving forward.
I'll be right back.
Pushing forward onto the point. Attackers have planted the spike. Moving forward, Raze does have ultimate. That is a key thing to note. Raze does has ultimate, could use it to push him off. They kill another one. Ivy fires back with another kill. Breach does another one. Chamber is officially down. They are desperately trying to get to this to be able to stop it. Rise ult, takes out the Sova with it. Reloads at probably the worst time, but does have Sova to back her up. Throws it over. It's a 2v1. Attackers win. And there it is. I believe that is the win to the Bucks. All right, we will go to the next one. I know the game audio is lost. Shout out to Frost and Rise for that beautiful performance and coming in clutch with a Chamber and Neon. We're going to go ahead and get a little bit of extra stuff done in the audio department to get this all up and running, and we will see you guys shortly. But that is officially Bucks win. So we will get that done. Get that done, and we'll be right back. Just hang tight.
All right, I'm here with Kyler. Kyler, well done. Another victory. How do you feel?
Nervous, and my heart is beating so fast right now.
Dude, that game was evenly matched, I would say. Right up to the very last minute, there was a lot of on the edge sort of action. What do you think was one of the hardest sections of that game right now that you can remember?
Definitely the end. So how I've been seeing this team is we're more aggressive, so
Okay.
we're more attacker sided.
Yeah, yeah.
So we kind of use that to our advantage when like trying to pick sides.
See.
But definitely at the end, it started getting a little rocky. Like I could tell that we were kind of just running it down. We started like not calming. We started not using our utility to their best advantage.
Mhm.
So we went ahead and I told everyone, hey, let's just calm down.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta chillax a little bit, make sure to calm. And that's when we started taking advantage of how easy A was to hit. They left C wide open as soon as I broke their swarm grenades from KOJ.
Okay, so it sounds like you actually chose this map. This was your choice map?
Yes.
All right, so you knew this back and forth. Now, we were talking about some flashing just a little bit ago. Do you think you could perform well in this, even if you flash your own team?
It's kind of hard to say because depending on the flash, because all different flashes have different times,
Okay.
how long they last. So it depends on who you're playing against. Like KO, he's lethal.
Yeah.
If he knows where to flash, and I saw MSU
Okay.
use him, and he knows some lineups, so we're definitely going to pay attention to that if we verse them in finals.
Perfect. So you're coming up here on the finals. This is we're coming down to the very end. What are you thinking is going to be one of the I don't want to say who are you scared of. That's not the proper term. Who do you think is the proper challenger for you guys? If you had to pick one. I know there's the let's go against the best, right? But if you had to pick one,
I think I'm going to have to say MSU.
you know what? They've got quite the lineup. They got some
Yeah.
good communication. They really know what they're doing. So I would say they're going to be a very good challenge. There's another question here that we're going to ask, and I know I didn't ask you earlier, but if you win, you get a Steam Deck. Awesome. What are the games you're going to play on that?
Honestly, I'll just have to wait and find out.
You're
I
gonna-
don't really know.
Oh well, you should start planning just in case. Think about yourself as winning. Have yourself on that winning circle, and also with those belts right there. That's gonna be like the actual badge of honor right there. All right, Kyler, I appreciate you giving us a little bit of your insight. If you don't mind, take some time, relax, catch your breath, as you were saying.
Yes.
You're gonna need to really concentrate on these next few. And again, there was a shout out to Cypher. That was your character, right? Your agent.
I was raised.
Race. Everybody was saying that Race was aggressive. So good job on that. Thank you again for your time. Hope you have a wonderful match here in a little bit.
Thank you.
All right, that was officially the interview with Kyler from the Bucks. They have officially made it to the finals. Just to let you guys know, we are currently going to take a little bit of a break here to get some additional things set up, and then we will be doing MSU versus Valorant. They have picked the Lotus map, and MSU will be on attack. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. All right, and we are back with the next round of the semifinals.
Looks like we're going to be back on Lotus here. Good map, good for competitions.
Mm-hmm.
So we got, what is it, MSU on attack?
I believe so, yes.
All right. See, first lock-in of the game is going to be Fade, followed up by Raze.
Defenders are really just jumping around, aren't they?
Trying to find their best team comp. Don't blame it.
A double clover, let's go. This is going to be a match for all matches. This is MSU.
Looks like attackers are going to be confirmed with Fade, Omen, Killjoy, Raze, and Viper. And defenders are going to be Breach, Gecko, Chamber, Raze, and Omen.
Peace.
Yeah, interesting. Omen, Raze, Cypher, Gecko, Breach, Viper, Raze, Killjoy, Omen, Fade.
The two controls for MSU are going to be interesting, how they're going to take space with those. A lot of smokes are going to be happening.
Oh, there's smokes on both sides. It's going to be a real smoky match. Beautiful Karambit from the Omen there. Let's check the other Omen. What's going off here?
Elder Flame.
Elder Flame. Nice.
Is that unupgraded too? Default Elder
Is
Flame.
default Elder
Wow.
Flame. Look at that.
Showing it off. Both Omen.
All right, MSU is in fact on attack. Valorants are on defense.
It's like
Viper
Viper's-
has already put down the wall over A. Ooh, dual. Yeah,
Blades.
that's nice.
it's like they're gonna be
Pandora,
throwing down
baby.
Spike. Breach starting off with the concuss.
Concuss into Raze grenade to try to stop it. The wall is officially up and running. Raze just ran through it to get through, but the decay is fine. Didn't want to get caught on the other side. What
Oh,
a
head
play!
but the decay allows her to get one shot by the Raze.
I don't think that was the right call. I'm gonna be honest. Walking through,
The Omen's gonna see.
does not land the correct shots.
Bot coming
They
back.
are actively planting.
One enemy remaining.
There's only one left in his Gecko. I'm not liking the look of this game.
Is gonna starting off rough, but don't count anyone out just yet.
Dizzy's up top. Dizzy's
There
down.
goes over
Pistol
the
round,
flash.
beautiful shot.
Oh,
Gecko
flawless
goes
first
down.
round.
That is flawless for MSU. First game.
They're gonna be starting off with a huge advantage here.
Got a Bullfrog for the Viper. Throwing down wall again.
Setting up the same wall. Before the round even starts, definitely gonna be putting pressure on those defenders on A site.
They are a little split on the bottom there. That is, they're mostly walking around the middle, setting up some defense stuff. From what I can understand, I think Killjoy did place a turret or two.
Turret
Cypher
on mid.
is in the middle trying to hold it down. Gecko is already running over to A, which I'm really surprised about. They didn't know anything that was going on. And C is just open.
It worked. The Viper wall took them
Bring
all
them
over
down.
to A, allowing C to just be taken for free.
Bring them down.
They're using so many abilities because they don't believe that it's empty. They can't fathom that they would just abandon the site for a Viper wall.
All those defenders just gathering, going into attacker spawn on A as C is just
Spike
overtaken
planted.
Yes,
by
we
the
got-
attackers.
We got 4 people over here.
They just don't know. Fell right for the
Gecko's
Viper
just
bait.
hanging out on the other side. Look at that. Viper is actively watching this angle with the Bullfrog. Had. They're backing up to defend it. Still watching this angle. Oh
Triple kill!
my
Enemy
gosh.
remaining.
What the collateral?
That was
and
disgusting.
another flawless by MSU.
That was disgusting. The triple Bullfrog head tap. Oh my gosh.
That's something you don't see every game.
Viper just stood there. It's like, I'm not moving. I'm just going to sit here and not move an inch. I'm not going to move side to side. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to sit here. And no matter how many people walk around that corner, I'm killing them. And they did.
Looks like Viper's gonna be setting up that same wall for the 3rd time in a row. Wonder if
They're
can use
not
the
falling
same
for it, though.
tricks.
Look, they're not falling for it this time.
Doing a split
They are
on
putting stuff on here. They are going to
them
push
down.
forward slightly on both fronts. Oh my... Oh, they killed Killjoy is officially down. Viper's the only one left over there.
Viper gets stunned.
Gone here.
Viper decently held it down, but they are pushing pretty hard.
Viper's gonna make a play to try and get back with her team. Her team tries to push into
Which
Steve.
she is.
Only defended by the Cypher. He's gonna be trying to get out of there as soon as possible as Omen comes in for backup.
Yep, already did. Waiting on Omen for backup. He's coming around the corner. Let's see if Omen can push this through. Cypher on the back. Can't see because of the smoke.
Grenade.
Looks like all the teams are ready for
planted.
deploying. The Cypher
Wow.
gets taken out through
What
the
a
smoke.
land. What a sight line. Nice kill.
A little bit of a spray there.
Good job. Nice
One
tap.
bullet.
Grenade.
Throw the grenade to push him out.
Good grenade. Pushes him around the corner. Has to stay out there.
Satchel out.
Getting sprayed by the other member. Satchel.
Last player standing.
Taken
that
out by
wasn't
the
good.
One enemy remaining.
Gecko
Trades
killed.
right back, still at 2
Gecko
health.
gets the kill. Is he safe to do this? Can
I think
Viper
he's-
push forward?
he's
Does Viper
sticking
not
with it.
know?
Viper does not.
Oh
Takes him out
no,
at
the
last
crouch is.
second.
Oh, that was his BM.
He was just waiting.
Poison orb emitting.
Honestly, I thought he was hidden from the Viper at that point.
Well, at first I thought, well, maybe Viper doesn't realize he's defusing. Maybe that's. I mean, I think the sound travels that far, so I would think he would know. And we learned they absolutely knew. They were just waiting until he fully committed to it, and then walked on top of the hill and popped him in the head because they planted it in the right spot to be seen from that.
This is some
That's how
high-level
important
gameplay.
that plant location is every time you place that down.
Viper's gonna be doing the exact same roll for the fourth round.
Omen has it this time.
Spraying the
Raze is
Omen.
just actively spraying through it. Ran the full clip.
The team took more damage than they bargained for, though.
That's true. The defenders did take a decent amount of damage on that one. Raze is down to 26. Down to 44.
Looks like they're gonna be looking to play another site on C.
No ultimates up.
No ultimates, you are correct.
Now there could be one, depending on how many kills are got. You know, if you triple kill with a bullfrog, I mean, you kind of get a lot of points there.
That's true.
Pushing around the corner. Nice and slow.
Checking it with the grenade.
Cypher on the run. Omen stealing sight at the moment.
Killjoy's coming back to link up with her team.
Missed a couple of shots. Down to 64. Is completely marked, so they will know where he is if they follow it. Viper got another kill. And
Get with the
Planted.
trade.
fantastic. Gecko actually got the trade there.
Last player standing.
Killed it
Gun
before it went
down.
off. It's just the Rise left. Stuck on the edge of a swarm grenade.
And a Viper
And
gets
just
taken out
gets
by the
tapped. Attackers 4, defenders 0.
Such an aggressive play by the attacking team this round. They are not holding back at all.
No. That's full armor and full vandals except the Omen.
Killjoy's going to be buying an Odin.
Killjoy, yeah, the Odin.
The attacking team. Looks like the defender team's going to give them a fight this time with all full
Yeah,
buys
it's
for
4
everyone.
vandals and an Odin versus 4 vandals and a Phantom. I guess we'll see how this plays out.
Viper seems to be consistently placing that wall every single round.
Well, it kind of adds the mystery. The first time they
Does.
do it, they push A hard and they get it. The second time they place it, they think, oh, they're pushing A that hard again because the wall's down, which isn't necessarily true. And then they push somewhere else. Look at how
It's like they're
far
gonna
up
be
Raze
playing
is.
off this wall already.
Raze isn't even
Taking
slowing
A
down.
site for free. Going up through this Omen smoke.
Just hiding in the
Does
smoke.
not know.
Waiting for
Takes
people to
out
walk
Gecko.
through.
Ooh,
Oh,
can't secure a
does
second
not
play.
get the spray control on the other ones. Gets taken down. It is currently 4v4.
Cover going out.
So they're going to be rotating to B here. Viper's rotating all the
Viper
way to
does have
C to plant the
bomb,
spike.
but instead of running to B, running all the way
One
to C,
enemy remaining.
give them the most time possible. Raze is the only one left. Doesn't even know the bomb is
planted.
missing.
Not gonna
Gets
make a
tapped
difference.
around the
Still
corner.
Gets taked out by the fade.
5-0.
We're gonna have to pull out some stops to try and bring this around here. MSU is taking a huge lead on the attacking team. But some ults are up here now. Anyone can make a play this round.
Yeah, especially the Rays.
Looks like the
That
defenders are going to be
ultimate.
going for a
I mean,
save.
the ultimate's up on both teams, but that ultimate can absolutely equalize a lot of stuff going on here. You don't need any money to cast the ult.
That's true. Getting aggressive right off the bat.
Yeah,
Going for the
Rays
Viper
just
wall.
running right through again. No holds barred.
Spike
Oh,
down
two of them
A.
get down. It's a 4v3.
2-for-1 trade.
Odds are decently in their favor. Got some really nice shots.
Spraying through the tree to check.
Tree's a real good pick.
Going ahead and popping the ult. Can't seem to find anyone with it though.
Has to throw it in a second or loses it.
Good job
Doesn't
on the
hit
defending
anybody.
team
Pops
hiding
it
from
too
the ult.
early. Viper sets down.
Both the wall and
Ultimate.
her ult has the spike in there as well. Locking down that spike zone.
Toxin screen down.
Shark.
Glimpse pops him right through the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
And the shorty to finish.
Beautiful. Beautiful Viper play to lock down the site.
So I love Viper's ultimate. It's so hard to play around it.
Well, because as soon as you walk in, you decay down to 1 HP. So unless you're like moving super quick, you're going to lose too much HP and you could get one tapped by anything, even to the chest.
Yes.
Once you hit 1 HP, anything that even grazes you, regardless of where, just takes you down. But they are absolutely running away with this game. 6-0. Very good economy at the moment. I mean, Omen's just sitting on 8.
Looks like we
Omen's
got
sitting on
first
8.4.
op buy of the game.
He's got money to spare. We do have the first op of the game on phase. Let's see how that plays out. They're watching a little more angles this time. They're not quite pushing forward. Maybe it's because they lost a little bit too many people on that. I'm not sure.
Playing a little slower.
Omen's coming back over. Omen does have the bomb. Will not get spotted by middle. Take it down, but a trade. Lost another one.
You should run.
Back. The attacker Killjoy is going to be popping her ultimate. Denying the defenders any chance to take A.
They have to wait for that to end before they can do anything about it.
One enemy remaining.
Gets taken
Wow.
out.
Very wide swing.
1v3 situation. Omen takes that down, and
Almost-
it's over again.
Almost feels like the Killjoy was just swinging wide and not shooting just to mess with them. It was kind
It definitely depends on it. I mean, they're definitely... There's no self-flashes this time around, but
That's true.
it's definitely showing off the ability.
So defenders definitely have the ult advantage this time with Breach, Raze, and Omen all with their ultimates up.
Omen does have the bomb and does have ultimate to teleport somewhere else if need be. FaZe did not use ultimate
Still has that operator.
and still has the operator.
Oh,
Oh,
caught
what
by
a
storm.
giga push! They just said, screw it, we're pushing with everybody we got. They pushed the whole thing.
You get punished for being too docile, start getting aggressive. Scatter. It's like Viper is going to be finding himself deep in the enemy territory. Well,
Omen is
Omen's
officially
getting
planted
played.
over there. We're about to have an Omen v Omen fight at the moment here. Omen slowly walking away, checking corners.
Spraying through the wall.
Viper walking in slowly from the top. Rest of the three are just running through the middle.
Viper
pushing
doesn't know
with
the play
Omen.
she can make here. Viper's coming up behind the entire enemy team. Gets one.
Beautiful
Oh,
flank
2
by
kills.
Viper. Only 2 kills. They still have
Last
people
player
left to take
standing.
it. Can Viper take it? He cannot. Another thing over to attackers, but way better execution by the defenders at that point.
You can definitely see them trying to find their momentum this game, but MSC was just not giving them any ground to
No,
stand
they're
on.
not. Another op bot, but this time by Viper itself. That push on the operator was a fantastic play. Just straight up whiffed the shot and just got mowed down by 3 people. That's exactly what you would want to see when coming across an operator. Cypher trying to figure out where in the world that trap can go, because it's definitely not intuitive at all.
It looks like they're going to be ready for a full hard push here at A. With Killjoy is going to be trying to stop some flankers over at C.
Poison orb emitting.
Face your fear!
Raze successfully killed that.
Going to be marking 3 enemies.
Omen was not marked. He was too far away. Raze is pushing onto point. Orb is officially back up.
It's gonna be blocking that
decent,
Raze's sight
decent
lines.
range on the side.
Spike
Officially planted.
Last player
Could
standing.
not land the shots. Omen couldn't do it either. Operator from afar. That's another round. We are currently at 9-0. Are we watching the first match?
Yeah, I think so. This is
MSU did not come to play. They came to win.
seems like they're using the same little set of strategies, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. The only time the defenders seem to have actually been able to push forward and make something happen is when they that's a cool glitch. When they aggressively just push the op user and got the kill off of it.
Looks like they're gonna be making a big play.
They are pushing hard. Just with as much confidence as you can. Oh!
Stunned. Oh,
Raze, like I said, Raze ultimate, good equalizer.
still takes out Raze mid-air.
Omen has an outlaw at the moment. Cypher
Spike
pushing in from the
planted.
side. Still 4 people available. It's absolutely
player
possible
standing.
for them to win this if they could. But I guess we'll see what happens.
The bunny hop tech cannot hit a shot. It's unfortunate to see.
MSU is running away with this game, and now Raze on the opposite side does in fact have ultimate. They do have 3 ults on the other side. They have Omen, which doesn't give a lot of attack potential. They have Cypher. If they get a kill, they might actually be able to ping some locations. And they do have Brimstone, right? Or Breach?
Breach.
It is Breach. Okay, I gotta get used to that. And Breach has his ultimate as well.
Breach's ultimate probably has the most potential here since the enemy team likes to clump up a lot.
Yeah,
together.
if they use it on the right push, they could really cause some damage. Especially make it so that they can't leave. Raze immediately pops ultimate and just runs through, gets caged, but still
him right
gets
through
a
the
kill.
smoke.
Gecko does get the return kill. They finish it up though. Rest of the team has to rush over as they go plant.
Checking A for any more defenders. Looks like it's going to be clear for them to enter into.
Planting at the moment.
Breach is playing it real safe here. He doesn't know where they could be. They could be anywhere in A.
Right there.
Here's the door opening. Trying to get a pick. Can't hit his shot, though.
Nice
Gets a
hit!
enemy
Gets a
Doesn't
double
know he's
kill.
up there. Beautiful Omen play. Viper's the only one left. They have to get on the point and they have to stop it. They don't have a choice. They have to move forward together.
Viper sitting with
Last
the
player
though,
standing.
takes out Raze.
Shadows traveling.
Throw out the smoke. Smoke versus smoke battles here. He's gonna go ahead and tap it.
Missed the op
Misses
shot.
the op shot. Is he gonna stick it? Misses the second shot. Going into the short.
Beautiful
Takes
kills.
her
Do they
out
have
right
it?
at the end.
And they take
1
it. They
second
take
to
it.
spare. Their first victory of this round.
Omen, beautifully done, beautifully
Last round
played.
in the half.
Fantastic execution by the defending Omen. Beautifully done. Teleports on top of the wall, tags the Omen in the head.
Own smoke to counter her smoke. You can definitely see the Viper was starting to get a little stressed there, trying to find that Omen.
Especially when that first operator shot missed.
Yes.
That's when the panic sets in. Like, wait, he's defusing, and I missed the shot. Do I send another one, or do I push in?
It wasn't a good play to make there. But try to draw. Both teams are trying their best.
There
here.
are
You
now
can definitely
4
see that.
ultimates up on the side of defenders. They really need to be popping some of these to try to get ahead in this. This is the last round before the switch, but they absolutely need to try to get this for themselves. They might as well use it.
Face your fear!
Omen teleporting for information and for distance. Right on top of him.
Secure it
KO
inside.
gets a kill there. Walks back up. Shark
And
gets
Gecko.
both of them. Not enough to stop him.
Perfect gun.
One enemy remaining.
Raze
Bunny
gets
hopping
taken
Raze.
down.
Flawless.
And there goes
My world.
Breach. We are officially at an 11-1
Switching
scoreline.
sides.
They were absolutely able to take a game, but MSU only needs 2.
It only needs 2. And now with the split, I mean, it's all up. This is basically first round again, except they only need 2 to win. It's definitely going to see how if they can really bring it back on defense.
Well, pistol round is the great equalizer,
It is true.
so we'll see what happens from this stage.
Now I remember with our interviewee just a little bit ago, he said his team was definitely more attacker oriented, so this could be their chance to bring the game back.
That was the Bucks. This is the Valorants.
Oh, my bad.
Right? Hey, if MSU wins, they will be fighting the Bucks, which means we'll get to see two different attack-focused teams
That will
go
definitely
at it to see what happens.
Looks like the team's gonna be tunneling in down B here.
Valorant's moving forward, attackers in.
One,
Through the smoke,
two,
just pegging
three.
off
One
kills.
enemy remaining.
One left, and that's
Wow,
it.
cleaned up.
12-1.
Kills
They
themselves
easily
just to
take
show
it.
off.
Match point.
We're officially on match point. If MSU wins this one as defense, they win the game. Like I said, at this point, if you go ahead and look at it, it should be possible. I believe they should be able to get enough to tie it up. They could make it go directly to overtime because there are 11 more rounds, which would equal up to 12 and 12. The Valorants would have to win 11 games in a row to tie this up into overtime. But I don't know if they're going to be able to do it.
They gotta give it the raw here. They have no other choices.
Wall tech, interesting. I respect it. Only person on A is Freyna, throwing stuff over the wall.
Catches
Oh,
them, sprays them through
what
the
a
wall.
tech.
Bring them down.
Be checking for more people with the Prowler. Seem to catch anyone out.
Bring them down.
Using the Ares.
With Omen. And Breach.
Last two are Raze and Cypher.
Last player standing.
It's just Raze. Raze has to hold it down.
Oh, just sucked in by the fade utility.
Flawless.
And,
And
gets knife killed to finish
The,
it off.
well, it was actually a
Lucky,
Bucky.
yeah.
Killjoy absolutely stole that knife kill with a Bucky. And there it is. 13-1 in favor of MSU. MSU wins it again. Our finals will be MSU versus the Bucks to see who takes home the belt, the Steam Decks, and the donation to the school or charity. And there's the scoreboard there. It's very clear here when you look at this scoreboard. All 5 of MSU are the top 5 of the board. Everybody else is on the bottom. It can't get more definitive than that right there. The Bucks are definitely going to have their work cut out for them, and I hopefully will get a good run for their money, and we'll go from there. But don't fret. The Valorants will be playing right after this game. They'll be going up against the... They will be going up against the next team, the Coozers, because we do have to determine who is third place, as there is prizes for that. So, with the MSU taking that victory, we will officially have a Bucks versus Spartans as the finale. But right now, we will have one more game of the Coozers versus the Valorants to see who gets third place in the tournament. So it's not over for either the Valorants or the Cruisers yet. They still can potentially take home some kind of win. They definitely finished in the top 4 to begin with. Now let's just see if we can see which one of them's top 3 and which one isn't. We will have an interview with someone from the MSU to talk about that game and what's to come for the finale. And then after that, we will have Cruisers versus Valorants. We will get that squared away and taken care of. And we'll be right back with the interview. Stay tuned.
All right. Well, I've got Alex here. What's your game tag?
Iceberg.
Now this guy is Killjoy. I don't know if you were keeping up with him, but this guy has some moves on him. How do you feel about this just last win you just had?
It was we kept it simple.
Kept it simple.
Yeah, it was exciting.
All right, perfect. Now you had a lot of communication with your team. You were anchoring. Is that what I was hearing?
Yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit to me?
So Valorant is split up into a lot of roles, and for the Sentinel role,
Yeah.
like Killjoy, Cypher, Chamber, usually those agents tend to anchor
Okay.
sites. So you would not rotate even if there's pressure on the other side of the map.
All
And you
right.
keep that kind of presence on your area of the map so that
Okay.
even if the enemy team ends up rotating into you, you still have that stall.
You are in essence holding down the fort.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Well, you did a very good job of that. Obviously, you're coming up to your finals here. Obviously, we're gonna have somebody else doing for third. But how do you feel about your opponents here coming up? I believe it's the Cruisers, right?
The Bucks.
The Bucks. The Bucks. How are you feeling about the Bucks? You saw them play a little bit.
Yeah, they look pretty strong.
They do?
But, I'm pretty confident.
You're
my team,
confident in your
so-
team? All right. You know what? I heard that you had another tournament you won. That sounds like it should be a badge of honor, obviously. You think you've got enough confidence in your team or in yourself?
I think both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah.
So you got enough communication with your team. What about in regards to winning? Let's say you win, right? You get the Steam Deck. What are the first games you're going to play on that Steam Deck? Let's think about winning now.
First games I'm gonna play on that Steam Deck. I'm actually not too familiar with using
you're
Steam
not? Okay.
Deck, so
Totally fine.
that's something that will.
Well, you know what?
probably-
Let's hope that you do. If you do win, you're gonna get familiarized with it, or give it a gift to one of your siblings if you have anybody. But one more thing, we've been asking you this for everybody. In lieu of the holidays coming up, what are you gonna be dressing up for Halloween?
Undecided yet.
Undecided. You know
Yeah.
what? Totally fine.
Seems to be the general
I know. So far, the only one person was like, "Skibidi toilet."
I haven't even thought about Halloween yet. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
know. Well, you know what? It's all right. Totally all right. Well, I appreciate you, Alex. I appreciate your time and your presence here was really nice. I appreciate all the tactics that I'm learning from you guys. I was just kind of watching over your shoulder. It's a lot to take in. Appreciate your time. Good luck on your next challenge.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, everybody, the match is ready to go. We have the Cruisers versus the Valinauts. We are about to start this off and get this going for our third place match of the day. We are currently on bind. It is the Valinauts versus the Cruisers, and we have the Valinauts on attack at the moment. So this is going to be for our third place slot to see who gets to take home something and who gets to just go home.
The immediate Viper lock-in.
Yeah,
Followed up by
right?
Gecko and
I
Ray.
think somebody was watching the last game.
Got a little bit of ideas in their head.
Yoru, huh?
Yoru, that's definitely a sleeper pick.
We haven't. I don't think we've seen a Yoru this game.
Nope.
This round, we haven't seen Yoru at all. So we've got a Yoru. We might see a counter Yoru as well.
I'm eager to
Definitely
see-
Viper coming out after seeing that last game with MSU and how strong that can be. Just the placement of the wall caused the enemy team to just move. Like, I think that itself is just powerful.
And that's just a huge mental thing with their team as well. That's like, you'll get better at that. That's great to see. Like, teams making amazing plays like that. Yeah, it looks like we got the first team confirmed in.
All right, let's go. That's Brimstone, correct?
That is Brimstone.
Look at that. I got it, guys. You're proud of me, chat? I got it.
Brimstone, Cypher, Omen, Yoru, and Sky versus Gecko, another Brimstone, another Sky, Viper, and Raze.
This is going to be a very interesting game today as we figure out who takes third place in this tournament.
Look at the level difference.
Isn't it crazy?
That is crazy.
That's just mostly a time thing.
That's true.
All right, we are currently in the buy phase for round one. Looks like Sky at the moment is going to be holding it for attack. Remember, Valinauts are on the attack and Cruisers are on defense. I'm very excited to see how this game plays. I think this is one of the first matches I don't actually know how it's going to go.
No, I have no idea which team could be competing or not. It's all up to the teams to decide how they're going to perform.
Why you gotta slash at that penguin there, man? Come on.
Get armor on, for the sake.
He's got a little shield and everything. Don't do that to him.
Looks like the attacker is going to be trying to push into A here.
Cypher's really far forward at the moment.
Very
Just trying to hold that down hard.
Cage trigger.
Attacker is getting an immediate tick.
Sky is using dog mode. Doesn't necessarily find anybody, so knows the left side's decently safe. Pushing onto the point. We currently have
Secures half the point. A lot of smokes going
Yoru
on.
is currently in the back end, and Omen is currently still walking in. Wasn't even here, was on the other side of the map. It is a 2v3 at the moment on round one.
Last player standing.
Throwing out cover. Because Yoru just got bodied inside the wall.
Omen's
so
in a 1v3 situation here.
can Omen potentially take this home?
Checking
He's
his
got to move a
corners.
lot quicker than that. Beautiful head tap.
One enemy.
Headshot.
Beautiful
Sky.
head tap again. Omen absolutely pulling it through for the
Teammate pinging
Cruisers.
the spike for
Beautiful
him.
blind.
Puts
Beautiful
up a
smoke.
smoke.
Attempting to do this. All those shots come through. I don't think he knows where it is.
He doesn't pull off the spike and pulls off a
Oh
defuse.
my gosh, he didn't know where it was.
And a little knife fight
Nice
there
little
at the
knife fight
end.
at the end. He didn't know where it was. He hit him a couple of times, but thought I assume he thought he disengaged the spike and walked off. But
Yeah.
no, he held it the whole time. The Brimstone just lost confidence.
He did. And with that, he had enough health to stick on the spike even if he took a few more shots. So I love seeing the confidence from that Omen there. Very smart play.
Yeah, that was a crazy ninja diffuse. He only had 5 health at the end of that, though.
Yeah,
I don't think he could have taken another hit, even to the body.
Oh, that's true.
Right? 5 is not enough for that.
Unless did he have 15? He might have bought light shields that round, so that's what allowed him to be able to.
Yeah,
take
to be
those
at that
extra
5
hits.
HP,
Yeah.
absolutely. Sky has the bomb again.
Going into dog
Spike
mode.
is currently on it. Dog going out.
First.
Hits the trap, sees Cypher, backs up. Brimstone with a beautiful kill, but gets taken down instead. Sky is walking along the other side. Defender Sky is walking along the back end. Is going to see at least 1 or 2 people. They haven't even decided to look back the other way yet. They're definitely not looking behind them. Brimstone just landed smokes, still pushing through.
Omen and
Good
Cypher.
trigger control on the Sky.
One enemy
Takes
remaining.
Beautiful
out
kill
Brimstone.
there.
Spike
Gets
down
info
A.
on the Raze, last person on the team. Dinks her up.
Interesting grenade. Doesn't quite reach, but at least pushes him off the corner. Raze does, in fact, have the bomb. Should just walk around at this point, or at least try. Doesn't know that all three are currently over there.
Takes out the
Beautiful
Cypher.
headshot. But
Breaks
the
through the
free
wall.
fire knows he's there, knows that the life is low, just pre-fires it. Defenders for cruisers take the second round.
Another 1v3 situation near the end there. They were playing it smart, but that just sacrificing a teammate for the kill. Good thing to do. Takes the round. Looks like they're going to be looking to make a play here on B this time, but Cypher's going to be setting up, so it might be a little bit harder for them.
Yep, Cypher is in fact setting up in the room like he always does. We do have Defend Sky and Defend Brimstone on A.
Brimstone hoping to catch an eye on someone peeking out of showers. The Viper gets the first sight, takes him right out.
Man, Viper walks away with that kill. Beautifully done. Gecko moving through. They both jump through the teleporter. They know A is clear. Bird on
Flashes
sight.
his own teammate.
Flashes the Zoru as well. Yoru is around the corner, but misses
had
the
to
shot
take
through
some
and
out.
still gets taken down. Defender Sky walking around the corner. Plant behind the box. Not quite aiming at the right
Spike
spot.
planted.
Needed a little bit
Last
more to the
player
left.
standing.
And is the last person standing against three. The attackers might take this round, and Brimstone secures it. That is first round of the attackers, and we have a game.
We're finally getting somewhere. Good to see it. Takes that bonus round. Quite hard fought, but still, both teams are looking to bring it back here. No, one team's a little bit more ahead than the other.
Absolutely. Omen currently has ultimate at the moment, so he can teleport anywhere he needs to. Of course, Sky has the bomb and is getting ready to go plant it again. Surprised that Gecko isn't carrying the bomb.
That's true.
I would
Usually
expect
you give it for Wingman to be able to plant. But
I mean,
noticed
Wingman
that-
planting and defusing is one of the strongest parts about him to begin
The
with.
Sky's
I'm
been
surprised
taking
Sky
this
would
bomb.
just hold the bomb.
Every single round, Sky's been taking this bomb
Mm-hmm.
so far, which is definitely interesting.
I mean, because as far as I know, the only thing Wingman does is plant or defuse. I don't think Wingman does
He
anything else.
can stun an enemy if he catches eyes on them. He'll
He
like
can?
clap and concuss them.
So as long as he's not holding the spike, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you can choose either right click to send them to hunt enemies or left click to send them to plant or defuse. If
Interesting,
you're looking at the
okay.
spike. Go ahead and catch
Dog-
it. The other Sky with the
Dog goes after,
concuss.
immediate takedown. They walk onto A. Brimstone at the moment is currently on A.
Hit by the Viper Wall decay. 3 people around the corner. Gets got in the flash,
Oh,
can't seem
what
to
an
get a hit off of there.
unfortunate flash for him. Everybody else is coming from their spawn, so they have
Spike
Sky has
planted.
full point to plant. They're planting 4 teleporter.
Down 2 teammates, gonna be a tough retake here.
Especially with all team members still up and they haven't even been dinked once.
That's
That
true.
is
No
full
damage.
HP across the board. The only thing that they have to worry about is that where is it? Viper has 25 armor.
Yeah, Viper bought light shields this round.
Oh, they're saving. They're all the way over on B.
Wow.
They're just saving. They decided
Probably-
to save for this round. Probably the better call.
Considering how close these are, you're gonna have to want to play for your economy with this, so it's probably the better play, especially if you're saving like a Vandal or your shields.
I also don't think anybody on the attacking team is going to die from the spike.
No, they're too far away. They weren't playing exits. They were trying to play it full safe, so they guaranteed they wouldn't. Which is, it's a decent play, but we're gonna have to see if they can capitalize on that.
I mean, I respect a save, but like,
What is that? Phantom?
I don't actually know. If he switches back to it, I can tell you. Protocol 781A.
That looks very nice.
I do
I
like
haven't
it.
seen that one before. Definitely gonna have to take a look at that.
That was a great skin.
Valorants and
Launching smoke.
Brimstone launching smokes down.
looks like Sky's gonna be taking the spike again.
I mean, at this point, I think they might just have a plan because of it. Like, if you're not giving it to Gecko, that means Gecko's more utility, and Sky's just there to, is going to be pushing on site anyway, so you might as well, right?
Seems like they want to use his wingman in a different way.
Which is fair. I mean, it is something you can use.
It is.
Wall is officially up. They move in preparation for the wall being up, and they keep pushing on. Killed the camera for Cypher, so Cypher knows they're there. Sees his
Ooh,
head,
Cypher
but
gets the
can't
dig.
quite get it. Cypher with a beautiful kill onto Viper. We do have Sky attempting to push onto A.
She's at pretty low health, though, so she's going to have to play it a little bit more safe.
Gecko is still in the room. Just saw the corner of him. And Cage is up. Gecko leaves and runs right into Omen as he
Omen.
reloads.
Wow.
Unfortunate.
It's like Raze is going to go ahead and pop her ultimate and get aggressive here and takes a pick onto the Sky.
Spike is in fact planted. Preparing for it. It is a 3v3. Completely even in terms of it. A little bit of health loss on both sides too. Could absolutely be anybody at this point.
Looks like Omen's taking the slow flank around while his teammate tries to apply some pressure up front.
Omen's just got to wait for them to actually attempt to apply some pressure.
Takes out the
Beautiful
Sky.
kill. Wasn't even looking that direction. Omen came here to play.
One enemy remaining.
Hits her with the blind and deafen.
Cover going out.
Throws out the smoke, going for the defuse. Well, his teammate
Beautiful
gives him
catch by
perfect
Cypher.
cover.
And that is a defuse for the defending team.
Spike is defused.
Cruisers taken.
This is shaping out to be a great game.
It is good. It is a great game so far. I mean, look at the stat line here. We have a defuse, a full kill, an explosion, and a defuse. Like, that's all the way across the board between what's going on and what's not. I mean, this seems very, very balanced in terms of what people are doing here. And we've already had a defuse.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already had a ninja defuse, especially.
Both
That's the first ninja
teams-
defuse of the tournament.
Both teams are playing very hard this time. No one wants to go away without a prize.
Exactly. They're playing for third, and they want it. After the MSU game and everything, they do not. They want to show that they were here for a reason and that they're taking something home.
So the attacker team's going to be util.
Oh, attackers are full
They're
pushing
coming
through
here,
A.
They're not
Smokes are officially down.
Right here.
This
Trail
time
comes
they
out.
get them.
Full planting.
Brimstone stops the plant.
Molly.
Spraying through the smoke, trying to get a
lucky hit.
pick. Oh,
Almost
attempts to catch
finds
the
it.
Sky, but gets killed by the Gecko instead. Cypher looking at the side.
Spike
It is
planted.
officially planted. Yoru has a back flank through the smoke. Cypher gets a nice kill. Gecko stops him. Cypher pings every
Last
single
player
person.
standing.
Gecko is a wall of stone. He's just standing in it was in the same spot for 3 kills, basically. Didn't even move after the Cypher ult.
Probably not the best idea to walk out of the smoke with that Cypher ult, because he could have seen them right through it. But, yeah, basically feeding into that Gecko. You see, once he gets the spike, he starts popping off.
The Gecko planted his feet and fully decided, I'm holding this box down,
Yeah,
and
he
just
held
didn't
it.
care about the Cypher ult.
3-3 right now is definitely shaping up to be a close game.
And
A lot of
Brimstone.
ultimates on the board.
Brimstone has a spike as well.
Brimstone with the spike now.
I guess they're just trying to figure out
Double
what an
blind, but
interesting
the
play
one
from the
teammate that
defending
was not
team.
blinded gets a double
Immediately gets taken out, as does Yoru.
Raze is going right in there. Not
Raze
holding
goes right
back.
in. Yoru's watching through the smoke. We do have a plant going on, so he walks out but can't see the plant, so he walks right
Spike
back
planted.
in. He's not there,
Last
don't look
player
at him.
standing.
Teleport all the way back to A site.
I assume he's just trying to save.
But what does he have to say?
Oh, I think he saw the Viper. I think he saw him. Yeah, I was right. They saw each other. But Viper was able to get that extra kill. That teleport was very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
I would assume just trying to save, and he totally could have if he had just kept walking through, like, bathroom.
Yeah, but then he tried to engage with the Viper, but also he only had a classic, so I wonder if they were just on a save round in general.
I think it might have been a save run in general. I mean, Omen threw out the darkness, and they both just walked around the corner.
Yeah.
And got exploded. So I would assume it was probably Sky is back with the spike again. We have 4 ultimates on the side of the defenders, 3 on the side of attackers. Most notably, Viper's ultimate is up.
So Viper can take a lot of space now. So get ahead and throw the spike to Gecko. Go ahead scouting with the dog.
Viper does, in fact, get the kill on the Brim and then walks around. Was watching it, but now they are officially on the site watching corners.
Pick Yaru
Gets the
heaven.
kill.
Oh,
Brim-
watches his
and
teammate get
beautiful
executed and
flick
shoves it
back.
right back in his
Just
face.
kills back and forth. Both Cypher and Omen are both on the same level. And beautiful,
Catches a wall
beautiful
bang.
kill. Omen's thinking about a teleport.
He's gonna
He
use
does it.
right onto heaven. Splitting the defenders.
Last player
Can't
standing.
seem to
But
get the one
can't
out of
quite hit the
bathroom.
range at that distance. And takes it home. That is a triple for Raze.
Three to 5. I think that's the first time someone won 2 matches in a row.
Well, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Nope,
Nope,
it was
not.
2, then 2,
Oh,
then 1,
3
then
in a
3.
row.
So that was 3 in a row so far for the attackers. Valornauts are absolutely trying to hold this down as much as they can. Cypher trying to work on trap placement here.
Viper did not use her ult last round either, so she does still have that playmaking
Viper still
capability.
does have that tool. They didn't need it at the moment. They killed enough people for it not to be worth.
What a camera
What a
placement.
camera spot. You can see
get-
all the way down long.
Wow.
Beautiful camera spot. Didn't even know it was there.
Watching these games as well helps you learn some new tactics. From
Absolutely.
these top-tier
Watching the
players.
game can definitely tell you some new tactics, some new things. So
Looks like
far, it's been a
Viper's gonna
pretty
be doing a
chill
solo
start.
push over at B.
Yeah, Viper's the only one over there. Both Cypher is there. Omen's looking around like, the heck's going on here. Cypher continued to push us closer.
They found my wire.
Killed the wire that was in there. Don't think
Looks
they
like-
see the trap on the ledge.
Looks like he wants to play around his cage, though. He's waiting for something to happen. Oh, looks like she sees it now.
Sees the line, though.
Can't shoot it, though. Has no angle to... Oh, unless
What
she
a
shoots it
wall bang
through.
for that. And then pops the cage. We do have Sky, who just got stopped by Yoru.
Team's getting
Omen
Spike
finally got a
down,
pick
B.
off of that.
Through the teleporter.
But Brim absolutely was able to. Brim went through the teleporter.
Brim's gonna ult.
Smokes off the door, and then just drops the ult on him, forces him to push out. What a beautiful,
30
beautiful
seconds
use
left.
of that ultimate. Cypher holding down the corner.
Viper puts up that wall, followed by a Brim molly to push him out of the corner.
What a
Behind him
flank
to
by
take a
Cypher!
Down.
That was
Sprang through the wall.
insane!
Last player
The
standing.
recoil.
Well, probably should have reloaded before that.
It's all up
It
to
is
the
now a
Yoru
1v1.
guy.
Yoru. Viper plants. Will she drop the ult? No, she just
No.
egos it and loses.
Wow. That Yaru.
Yoru takes it. Wow.
Wow.
What an ego play. At first, I thought Viper would just ult. It's a 1v1. If you drop that, you probably should be golden.
It was
He has no health either. He goes down to 1 HP real quick.
Very interesting play.
Would love to see the damage chart on that Viper. How much damage did Viper
yeah.
actually do?
And that Yaru tried to throw out his flash but she committed to that plant, but
We all know in that chat saying no way,
Yeah.
no way, no shot, bro, no shot. 4 ultimates on the defense side still.
People are
3
really
ultimates
saving
over
their
there.
ults this game.
People are really, yeah. I don't know why.
the only one
If it was Viper, I would have used it probably. That's a worthwhile take.
Omen and Brimstone are the only 2 I think have used their ults this game.
I'll handle this.
Yoru just popped ult,
Oh, there's the third one.
Launching smoke.
just running through,
be
getting
followed by
information.
Brimsmoke.
Sees everybody.
Teleport.
Decided not to use
Only
it.
Animation, still a good ult.
And they're very paranoid right now.
Sees the barrel of the gun.
They do see him over there, so they know that they can push forward again. Sky moves pretty.
Running
Oh,
gun.
wasn't expecting him to be there.
Double kill.
Beautiful kill into the Omen.
And there's the Viper ult.
There's the Sky. Yep. With a Bucky. Might just need to go ham. Beautiful
One
kill.
shot, two
Beautiful kill.
Last
I
player
don't know if you're going to be able to beat that Viper in her own ult.
One enemy.
Beautiful
Oh.
tap. And the ult's down because Viper's dead.
Fake teleport.
Let the Decay leave. Decay's leaved.
1v1. Gecko versus Yaru. Gonna go ahead and plant his decoy to send it out.
Spike planted.
Walking around. Gecko doesn't know where he is. Beautiful shot by the Gecko. Takes out Chappie, and that's a 6-4 in favor of Velonauts.
Gecko's got a lot of potential in those clutch 1v1 situations with the planting. Or
I mean,
defusing
if
those
you're
spikes
if it's
with
down to a
wingman.
Gecko and somebody else, the Gecko gets the plant for free. Because if you have to stop the plant by shooting him, the sidekick, then you put yourself in a position to be shot by the Gecko.
Exactly.
It's not a great position to be in.
That's why Gecko has such that great clutching potential. It's always wonderful to see these plays like this be made. He's gonna have,
Great job by Chappie as well, really pushing that stuff in
That's true.
for sure.
Time to jump.
Look at these teleports right in the corner, maybe trying to
Million
catch
shots
someone
through,
off
but they're
guard.
not there. They're on B. Gecko moving down long.
It spots two people with his dog, both the Omen and the Cypher. Cypher gets picked off.
Omen is currently watching the side, shooting through the smoke. No idea where anybody is.
Defender's trying to rotate.
Brimstone is also right there with him. Interesting choice. Other two are wrapping around the corner. It's already been planted.
I've got your trail.
Attackers.
Pop the ultimate from Sky.
Cutting through.
Yoro using that to get through the smoke.
No one seems to fall for that detail, but the Sky Dogs.
This has gone so interesting. No one's actually...
Last player standing.
Oh!
Oh,
Trade
trade.
off. It's again down to the Yoru, who dies because everybody's looking in his direction.
It's like the attackers are taking
Last
their
round
opportunity
before the
and
switch.
momentum and just running away with it. The
They're
defenders are
definitely
gonna
trying. I
have to
mean,
pull
let's look at the.
something out.
Let's look. I mean, look at the economy on the attacker side.
They've got so much money to mess around with, especially since they're almost their full team survived last round on full buys. They just keep what they had.
Now, of course, this is last round before the swap, which means that we will be swapping sides this time or next time around. But at the moment,
Time to
and
jump.
look at that, because of the money difference, the defenders do not have full armor.
This is true. That could be the make or break situation here. But
Brimstone does not have full armor. Gets well. I mean, if you get dinged in the head, it doesn't really
especially
matter.
by 5 or 4 people running in through bathrooms, but their teammate seems to pull out a trade there.
Which is good though. Trades are always good. Dog coming in gets killed beforehand. Smoke goes down on top of him.
Double smokes.
Let's see if he can hold this. They're still testing the waters.
Portal
They
closed.
put, while yes, he can't see through the smoke, they also don't know where he went. So now they got to check as many corners as possible while the smokes are still up to be able to confirm he's not there. Yoru backing away slowly. Other team members coming around. Omen on the back. They haven't turned around to look for him. Oh, see, they don't know where you are. Don't even throw that out.
Oh,
That
no.
immediately gives away that you're behind.
Now she's looking for him.
And
yeah.
she's looking for him. Sometimes it's better just not throw anything until they know you're there.
Spike down A.
These Yaru-
Sky is nicely watching a beautiful angle. The spike is down in the middle, and Cypher does ping with both ults, knowing they are in fact in there.
One enemy remaining.
Yoru, trying to hold that, successfully
His
does.
teammate Cypher went for the flank.
Raz
and took
tried
out
to grab the-
everyone in
30
bathroom.
seconds left.
Raze tried to grab the spike, but missed it.
Yaru's throwing these flashes and
the
Sam
flash.
himself,
And
giving
Rise
the
gets
Rise
it.
opportunity.
Oh!
Catches her with the util
Terrible
out.
time for a grenade, but the bald robot takes it.
Always feels bad.
Switching
Pulling out
sides.
util Valorant timing.
They have officially switched sides. We now have Valinauts on defense and the Cruisers on attack.
Eager to see how this Yoru specifically plays on attack, because you know if you send his teleports through the teleporters, they make the huge teleport noise, as if someone went through it. I think that might have been why they took the pick on Yoru this map.
Definitely. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know why you pick Viper and don't drop ult. Like, I mean, why? Why would you pick Viper and never drop the ult? We saw it once.
He could have had at least 2 ults in that entire
With the
first
amount of
half,
kills
but
he got, yeah, I
held
mean,
it.
let's look. Viper is currently at 9 kills. That's plenty for like an ult and a half, maybe.
Toxins going up.
Should be an ult or 2. Especially if you're getting those kills while it's full.
Yes.
Then you're wasting those.
Toxin
The
screen
attacker
down.
team's wanting to push up A, but they're a little hesitant.
They put down a toxin screen at the moment.
Viper set up her screen all the way at B. Looks like they're gonna go and try and rotate towards B. Yoru takes the teleporter.
Yoru
Sky's
does
still
actually take the
stuck there
teleport.
at A.
It's up to
In-
Viper and Gecko to hold this right now.
They all left their
Gecko
Sky
currently
behind.
in the back at the moment.
Double smoke.
And immediate infinite smokes at the moment. Viper does get a kill onto the Yoru.
Spike
Sky does
planted.
Sky does trade with Sky.
Toxin screen
The rest
down.
of them are coming down through A. Viper is technically on a side of a flank there. Should wait for the teammates to make some noise.
Hiding in the smoke. Another
Ooh,
smoke.
Cypher Cage.
Cypher might know he's there, might not.
I don't know. I think he's just popping it to pop
Another
it.
smoke. A lot of
Toxins
smokes on
going
the
up.
opposing team for this guy. Catches the
Ooh,
Cypher out, and
beautiful shot.
sees the
Beautiful
shots coming
shot
from the
again.
Omen. Allows
Toxin
his team
screen
to
down.
push right in. Can't look at two directions.
Sky is currently attempting to shoot through a wall with a weapon. I don't think he'll be able to pen that.
Can't see anything.
Woohoo! Gets the kill before the knife goes off, so no knife kill. We are currently 8 and 5 in this match at the moment.
It's like are they going to be looking to save this round? Looks like it. Minimal buying. 2 sheriffs, all classics. Did I start off with 1 hawk?
Well, this is the second round. Just didn't buy anything else.
True. I wonder, is that her free item, everyone? Because I know sometimes agent gets one.
Ah, there
free
it
piece
is.
of your
Bought,
tip.
bought the
Oh,
other
yeah,
ability
there
on
it
the
is.
dog. Cypher does have a spike at the moment, so Cypher will be pushing in with that.
Cypher with the spike.
Everybody's here with it. Brimstone
just
is
see
walking
the tip
through
of his
on the
head.
back end.
Turns his cursor right.
Oh,
takes
man,
the
that's
kill.
gotta
Last
be...
player standing.
That's 15 HP. That's gotta feel bad.
And a double Bucky kill by the Sky.
And Sky just walks over them with the Bucky.
Wonder how the attackers are going to be able to bring this back.
Yeah, I would agree. The defenders are really pulling it out here. The Valinauts do not want to lose this game.
I don't know if giving Cypher the spike might be the best decision.
I mean, to be honest with you, the only other one I would give it to is Yoru.
Or Omen. With the
No,
skill
that's
set.
true. Yeah, Omen wouldn't be a bad choice either. I guess we do got a few choices on who we'd give it to. Look how spread out the attackers are.
Yeah.
There's
I wonder-
one in
they even have
every
the-
single
they
area.
Left the spike in the back. I wonder what their play is going to be here. Maybe gather info or a pick, then decide on a site to collapse on.
I think that might be the case. The only thing I can think of is that, I mean, they're the ones that do have to push. And
true.
Chappie does, in fact, get that on there. Yoru does
he
get
takes
the
a
kill.
double pick.
Takes 2 of them out and knows that A's clear. Brimstone
his
immediately
teammates are
picks
gonna
that up and they
rotate.
start walking over to A. Now that they've got some picks, that was the play. They
Yeah.
wanted to try to bait the defending players into it because pushing hasn't been going well.
Yo is left at 5 health though, so he's going to have to play it a little safer.
Oh, Yoru didn't hear the drop down from Gecko. Gecko dropped down, but I don't think they heard it.
Yeah.
Viper's also there. I don't think he heard it.
Triggers the cage.
Cage, interesting.
Does ping to his teammates that there is someone there.
Last player
I don't know
standing.
about that
Close
one,
range.
Chief.
Flawless.
And
Yeah.
they actually take it. The attackers
Wow.
take the point. What a very successful,
Triple kill by the Cypher right in the end there.
a very successful run of attacking. They changed up the tactics and they got a win.
Very good strategy, spreading out like that just to get a few picks off so they can give themselves the number advantage.
Well, I mean, that's high risk, high reward, though. Like, if you're spread out that big and one of you dies, I mean, who's collapsing on what at that point?
That gives the defenders a great chance.
They were doing it one more time, but they're thinking more A side than anything else because they placed it more A side.
Targets detected.
I did just notice that the defending team does not have a sentinel on their team.
They do not.
So they might be a little bit lacking in the defense department.
Well, they're on attack now. They got to step it up.
Oh, this team over here.
Oh yeah, the
They-
defenders have
they
no
do not have a
sentinels.
sentinel. They had the Cypher.
Interesting. Who's firing like that? Is that Sky? Maybe it's...
Sky and the
Viper or
Brimstone do
Omen.
know that they're there. Fight to break out. And
Sky takes
Brimstone.
the Brim out. That is exactly what they were looking for.
It's like Viper's going to be getting aggressive on the defense team, trying to push into that Omen. Omen's not. He
Omen,
has his
you
back
got Omen
turned.
turn around.
Oh,
Omen
takes
turn
a
around.
double
Oh,
kill.
that's a disaster.
Not for the Viper, though. He loved to see it for their team. Look how happy he is.
And also great target picking, too.
Yes.
Most people would take
Shutting
the
one
Omen
that was-
first. They took the other one out first.
The one that was actually looking at him.
Took the Brimstone out before the Omen. Here goes Yoru. Cypher, you're looking the wrong.
30
Cypher,
seconds left.
Oh, they're on the same team. What am I doing?
Sometimes you get it confused. It's all right. Looks like most of the defenders are collapsed on A, leaving just Viper to defend with the entire attacking team. But he's looking
Oh, they
at
didn't
both
check
of
their
them looking the
corners.
wrong
No
way.
corners were checked.
Viper
Oh,
takes
Viper,
the
that's an
ace.
ace. Ooh, that's gotta
Wow.
feel good. The Velonauts might actually close this out.
Taking that momentum and just running away with it. Hopefully he uses it all properly. There's a lot of potential to be
Hey,
made
come on,
here.
Dobie. We don't need to pull it. We don't need to bring up Brimstone's stat line. We don't need to bring that up. We don't need to bring that up.
Brimstone's here for utility, supporting the team. Looks like they left the spike all the way in spawn. No one picked it up. No one's going back for it.
Well, the Cruisers did lock in for one round and get that win, but they still have yet to come back from it.
Like they're scattering a bit.
They are 4 rounds down from tying it up. They totally could still win this. They just really have to do it. They're doing the same play again. It's been working well so far. Wait till you get a pick and then do it. Hopefully the defenders have learned from this and will just sit exactly where they're sitting.
It seems to be what they're doing so far. See if that Viper wants to get aggressive again. But it
I
seems
haven't
like they're
seen a
keeping their
single
spots.
movement besides the Sky walking around.
Looks like Omen's gonna go ahead and send out a smoke.
I'm going to try to make a move.
So Yaru's getting a bit impatient.
Fake
Gonna
walk.
try and do something.
My
Oh.
portal broke.
Guy
He looks out
spots
and
the
kills it, so
TP.
he knows they're there. Cypher is currently looking through cameras.
Sends out the decoy.
Does
Target
get broken.
shot.
That is the fake
I've got
Yoru
your
walking
trail.
out there. Don't give
Keeps
fools.
off the race, makes you jump off.
Walks around the
His
corner,
hold
attempts to
does
take out the
not
Sky,
hit.
can't do it.
Better at close range.
They're still trying to hold it down in this little room here.
Sends out
Brimstone at the front of the pack
Brimstone.
takes the teleporter. And
Yaru
Viper hears
following
it.
Right behind, leaving Sky and A by herself.
Oh,
Viper
was
takes him as he looks the
didn't
wrong
check
way.
enough of the corner. Is Omen going to check
like
the
same
corner?
with the Omen, hit
Isn't
by that
checking in
spike.
enough
Down,
corners?
B.
And another one
Come on, Yoru.
Oh,
Yoru successfully does that, but does get traded back. Last on the attacking team is Sky. Sky is going to have to clutch this up against 3 members in order to pull this through.
Defenders do have
10
spikes. You
seconds
have 10
left.
seconds. Is it worth it?
Oh, I don't think it's. I
it
think they're
is.
just saving. That's a really, really bad position. Let me look at that. That's a horrible position for Spike. The only person that's going to be able to grab that is an Omen ultimate that you cancel. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, and that Omen neither had his ult nor was alive.
True.
Sky was in just a very bad situation when their whole team rotated without her.
Viper has successfully held B site alone multiple times in a row.
Whether it's aggressive or defenses, that Viper has been making the plays and holding her ground.
And it's so good to see. Like, yes, they picked the Viper, and yes, they haven't really been using the abilities to the extent that I would like to see it to. But
Just the pure
the
gunplay.
the gunplay is all that they need. Raises gonna beat this.
Play here. Almost hit by a few stray bullets.
Raise and
It's like
Brimstone are gonna beat
Brimstone's
this.
gonna give it right
Oh,
back.
okay,
and
no.
okay.
You don't peek that. That's a weapon you don't peek. Don't peek it.
Trying to hide in the corner.
Omen peeking around this corner as well, trying to see what he can see.
Take the attack.
Couple of shots off, trying to hit anything he can. Sky backing off. Viper still holding it down. Cypher's going somewhere. Trying to see if there's a
Last
flank.
player standing.
Cypher's the only
Spike
one left.
down A.
Viper didn't even get to participate this game.
Oh,
the
what a
collateral.
shot!
Can't seem to hit them.
Marshall is
Such a
not the kind
close
of weapon you
range.
want to be doing that close range. Pull out the pistol. You might have a better chance of that. Defenders are on
Match
match
point.
point. And there's a stat line for you.
Once I reveal them, make sure you take
Could be the make or break round here.
What are the attackers supposed to do? Look at their economy.
It's
We've got Spectres, Bulldogs, shot, freaking Judge. And look at the other team. Full Vandal,
Complete-
full
wow.
armor.
Like, it's definitely
Here.
the defender's advantage
Here.
to them running away
Here.
with this.
I mean, at this
defender
time
side.
around, I'm
Here.
thinking Viper probably pops the ultimate.
I think the defending team's going to get really aggressive and try and close out this game. And yep, right over by the east side.
Oh, it's getting hot.
On. 2 trades.
Spike down
Gecko
B.
hits it.
One
All
enemy
right,
remaining.
Here's the
Gecko,
triple,
calm
but
down.
Leaves Omen all on his own. He does not grab the spike, though.
He's got
6
6
health.
HP. And a dream.
Wow.
And that's it. Defenders win.
Defenders win.
That is Valinauts for the victory. Valinauts will secure 3rd place.
Still a pretty good game. First half did not go down super easy. Gave them up a good fight, but still
13 to 6 is one of the best splits we've had besides the last game we saw. I mean, the game before it.
the one that was super close.
The super close one. Shout out to, of course, Joker for topping that leaderboard. Chappie right there with him. Cypher for doing extra stuff. And, of course, Viper for holding it down. And, of course, at the moment we've all been waiting for, the final game of the day, the last thing we have is the Bucks versus the Spartans for 1st and 2nd place. Now, of course, the winner gets a fiber belt for each competitor and a Steam Deck, including a donation to their team's esports team, which is going to be fantastic to help with extra things. So I think it's going to be a fantastic game to do. We will have an interview with Sergio shortly with somebody from the Valinauts to be able to see what it means to them to at least have held down the 3rd in this tournament after everything we've gone through. We'll be right back with that interview, and we will have the finale just in a moment. Stay with us.
All right, we're right here with Jack from the Celine Valorant. Awesome job out there. This is for third place.
Yeah,
How do you feel, man? How was this game?
it was awesome. It was super fun.
Okay, so you guys were like neck to neck. What made it so that right around the halftime, you guys just give it your all? You noticeably did better. What happened there?
So in there was like a bit of shouting from them. So then we
Okay,
started
okay.
like kind of like giving similar energy back, and it just kind of like motivated us to like play really well.
Right. What was your? You said you were Gecko.
Yeah,
Okay, so they were talking about how you were not taking the spike.
yeah.
It was just a spur of the moment. You just didn't do it.
Yeah, I just always forget. So usually someone else just takes it.
But usually that's your thing, though, right? Like that would be that.
Yeah,
Strategic wise, that would have been your move.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Usually, the brim, which is Caleb, he
Yep.
usually just like tells me to take it, and then he gets it, and then I run off, and he has to run after me. So-
All right, perfect. Now you guys have been to other tournaments. You've placed in other tournaments.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans of going to a tournament here in the near future? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, for the school season that we're in right now.
Okay.
playoffs.
Where do you go for your tournaments?
If we get in the playoffs, we'll go to MSU.
MSU. You're gonna see some familiar faces, maybe, huh? All right, perfect. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. Obviously, you got some presents for third place. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations to you individually, but also to your team. Well, I was gonna say, are you gonna stick around to see the final here, or you gotta get on the road?
I'm not sure. I'll have to ask them.
Dude, I think this next game is gonna be pretty good. I hope that you guys stay. Obviously, we really appreciate the camaraderie.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'd like to take a picture with your team too. I saw you
Yeah.
took a picture over there. I want to see. You guys were all grinning. We were saying that who's gonna take the interview, and I said if whoever doesn't smile gets to do the interview. They were big smiles all over the place.
Yeah.
So appreciate your time. And if you don't mind, we're gonna go check out that final game.
Okay, sounds
All right,
good.
Perfect. Jack, thank you so much. Have a
Thank you.
great day and safe travels.
Finish up, I'll let you know.
There it is.
All right, that was the interview with the Valor Runs that have officially claimed third place. We are now coming up to our Bucks versus Spartans game in just a minute or two here, so stay tuned real quick. We'll be right back. And we are back for the final of the MEC SMC Fiber Cup II tournament. We are here currently with the Bucks versus MSU, the game of the night. Two huge powerhouses that have gone crazily through this bracket are officially gearing up for the final to see who takes home the belt and the Steam Decks, and then the other team who just takes home a little bit of cash.
Now it looks like MSU is going to be starting here on attack, and the Bucks are going to be starting on defense. And MSU already locked in all their champs or agents with Sky, Brimstone, Raze, Gecko, and Viper. Very reminiscent of the previous game.
There's that Viper.
Yep.
Let's see.
Viper
The
online.
Bucks realize what they were doing beforehand. The Bucks understand what they were doing. My hope is that they won't be so fooled with the Viper mechanics as other teams have been.
Yes. And definitely, I feel like SMC. MSU is definitely going to bring that Viper tactics back this game, especially on Bind where she is such a strong pick.
Absolutely. And I gotta say, chat, I'm a little bit biased. I would absolutely love to see the Bucks win, but I'm gonna be happy with whoever wins this game as long as we get to see some real good Valorant play today. We are currently on the map Bind for the final game of the night, and let's get it started.
We're looking with defenders of Clove, Sova, Raze, Astra, and Killjoy versus the attackers of Sky, Brimstone, Raze, Gecko, and Viper. Looks like it's going to be a great game. Personally, I'm also a little bit biased towards Buchanan because I attended Niles and they were our rival school the whole time. So it's great to actually see them go to a finals like this. And just any form, it's always great to see people having fun.
And I do know that a lot of chat is rooting for the Bucks at the moment in this final game. And I'd like to say I'm hoping we get some great play here.
There's that Viper wall right at the beginning.
We've got the Viper wall already placed.
Looks like
everybody's getting into position for this.
They're going to be looking to play around it this time. Viper's definitely been the playmaker for MSU most of these games, trying to set up their team for greatness. Let's see if that's going to be
also with that frog emote. There we go. First game pistol round.
Dizzy doesn't seem to get any targets, but
apparently that didn't hit anybody. They're just running through.
4-person revealed the Silva Dart.
Raises all the way through,
Right
just
in with the
immediately shorty to the face on the other rise. Wasn't even expecting it. Picks up the ghost to try to dink the Sova. Can't seem to hit the Sova.
Sky providing the healing though, keeping him topped off. Trades a weapon, give it right back.
Another shorty kill. 3v2. Got ping backing up from Bolt location. Trying to find a good place to stop it. Throwing the grenade out. Astra just died. Clove died as well. And it's a very, very strong first round for MSU on attack. Only losing one member in the fray.
That's going to be a very good start for MSU, but most likely going to be going for a full by the second round, so we're going to have to see how these games play out.
We've got two Ares on the attacking side.
Ares? Two Ares, a Ghost, a Judge as well? That's definitely unique. There's that Elder Flame knife again. Unupgraded still.
There's only one now. They traded it out. They traded it out, but
Stim
Brimstone still has the Ares with his stim beacon. Again, they're just absolutely rushing the point. Just overwhelming everybody they can.
Both teams trade a member.
Ooh, fantastic double kill. Only Gecko and Sky are left on MSU side.
Reminding
Spike
MSU
is down.
Using that Judge to remind them that that is their site and they're not letting it go without a fight.
Last player standing.
Gecko takes down, it's just Sky. Sky's got to be able to hold it and can they defuse it in time?
They've got plenty of time.
And that's a very strong round number 2 for the Bucks. MSU says we're the best team, and the Bucks say not if we have anything to say about it.
Right back in their face. I'm really excited. This is going to be a great game.
MSU realizing they can't just walk over this like the other teams. They actually have to put some thought and some effort into this because the Bucks are here to play. They can smell that victory. They can see those belts outside the arena, and they do not want to let them go without a fight.
Killjoy's having a little bit of trouble getting through that window.
You're right there, Killjoy?
Still got the adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, the adrenaline, making it real shaky. Viper pushing alone to B.
Right until all those Killjoy utilities. Is she gonna
uses the toxin screen, but isn't actually there. Everybody else still runs through it. Ooh, they're much more spread out this time around. Viper is still there. Oh, didn't check the corners!
Notice the Killjoy.
Didn't check the corners, but Gecko comes in with a cleanup. It is 3v2, 2v2 in favor of either side. Gecko still has the bomb, moving toward A site.
Both teams have been using these judges to their maximum potential this game.
Clove pushing up the ramp to heaven. I don't know what Raze is doing at the moment, but not even remotely close enough to assist. Oh, they don't like
the spike planted.
See? They don't know. She doesn't know he's in the bathroom.
Some info, something.
Doesn't know he's in the bathroom.
Oh yeah!
Waiting
Mine.
for Rise to show
Oh,
up.
it's gonna be
Shark
a
attack.
Gecko ultimate.
Realizes
One
he's
enemy
there.
remaining.
Jumps around the corner.
Drop in a smoke.
Down smokes. Letting the Rays defuse. Oh, they're both dead. When did that happen?
I think what happened is, as I didn't even notice it too, as the Rays jumped over, as the Clove jumped in and used the ability, Rays peeked from higher ground and killed Garage.
Wow.
And killed Bathroom. I
The
think is what
trust
happened
in your
there.
teammate to go out into the open like that.
Yeah.
Completely exposing yourself for a
Just said Clove walk forward, and he's like, all right. And I'm like, what? We didn't even notice it happened.
No. Such great coordination with that team. See, that shows you that even though they're just a high school team, they're still here to give it their all.
And they do have great communication, as we've seen so far. That kind of
Fantastic.
play cannot be done unless you have full trust in your team to hold you down.
Placing swarm grenade.
Killjoy's gonna hold Hookah again.
Looks like they're doing the classic 2-3 split with the 2 having a sentinel on it. Very good defensive strategy. Looks like
There's so much poison, I don't even know what's going on. Everybody else pushing up here. Ice absolutely takes out Sova for a pick. And another! And they rush out onto the point.
Take A site for free.
I got you.
Oh man,
Only Sky
this
suffering
round
a
is
little
probably
bit
gonna
here.
go. Oh, beautiful
Takes
kill!
out the
Beautiful
double by
kill!
Astra.
Spike planted.
Astra says, you know
Brim
what?
smokes.
I don't want to lose like this, and they're absolutely taking it over.
Astra smoking her way down out of heaven.
Goo is gone. Astra's on. Not sure if they know, but the
double
definitely
goo.
the blind does.
Sky just pointing at him.
What are
It's
you
a
doing? What are you
double peek
looking
at
at, Sky?
Killjoy.
Sky, you okay? Astra, what are you doing? Oh, good
don't
trigger
know.
control.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, look in the
What the
complete wrong
stealth
direction.
Brimstone takes it for MSU.
And that makes it 2-2. We got a good score line going out right now. 2 full kills, 2 defuses so far. It seems like either the red team wipes everybody
Oh my
else.
god. Look at the fully even kill on the scoreboard. 5-4-4-2-0.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Complete even.
Somebody tell Sova to pick up the... Somebody tell Sova to get a kill. And Viper.
Bro, Viper.
Like, Viper was hardcore carrying it last game. It looks like we finally have a match. We finally have an equal footing, just like we did when the Bucks fought the previous team, where everything looked even.
MSU's definitely got to readjust their strategy here.
Sky is officially dogging onto the point. Doesn't really find anybody. We've got both Astra and... Oh, that's a Rizel to the face. Beautiful kill. Beautiful spray control. But cannot quite do it. Viper officially on the board.
Like Viper's going to try and stay on the board by shooting out their goo, trying to lock off the defenders.
Picks up a Phantom.
Always good to spray through a smoke with a Phantom. Confirms that there are 2 in the upper side.
Defenders have to do something. They do not have a lot of time to dig around. They have to move forward. They have to keep pushing.
Well, that's just bad. Last player.
Yeah, that's...
Brimstone Molly. Too much utility.
And Rise is just going to try to get out before it explodes. Beautifully gets out right before it ends. But MSU also gets to live for the explosion, and that goes over to MSU for another round. We are only 5 rounds deep, and this is how crazy the game's been going.
It's been fantastic so far. We got a nice knife here. Look at that. Is that the Oni Katana?
It is.
Very nice. I hear a lot of talk about how that's their favorite knife in the game.
Now, Killjoy does have ultimate for defense side, and Brimstone does have ultimate for the attack side.
So both very high impact ultimates could change the course of an entire match. So let's see how they use it here. If
Gecko, as expected, does in fact have the spike.
There we go. Looks like they're going to be hard pushing B with Viper following up right behind.
Oh, man. Astra just gets taken out, and they flood B point. However, Killjoy is in heaven at the Hookah at the
looks
moment,
the wrong
but
way.
isn't looking for Viper.
Spike planted.
Sova?
Very loud noise of that teleport. Solo's kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place.
Well, the smoke's down,
Might
which
be
is
able to use
kind of
the
good.
smoke to his advantage.
You got to use the smoke to get out of there.
Looks like he's trying to predict someone walking through the smoke towards him, but it doesn't seem like that's the plan here.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
right, the wrong direction at the wrong time.
No, it's just the Sova stuck in
He's
the
just
teleporter.
Sova just stuck in teleporter, spraying through the door, trying to figure out what to do.
Hoping to hit something. Looks like we're gonna double team.
And the bomb, man, they really just said, here, take everything through the teleporter, just toss it.
That Silva was not walking out alive.
I mean, if I'm honest with you, I would have just pushed forward, just hold down left click
At
for the
least
areas, and
some
just
kills.
walk. You have nothing else you can do, especially after your Rise dies.
Yep.
Like you have to do something, or nothing's going to work right. So just hold left click and walk out.
You can definitely see the panic starting to set in there, especially when that brim smoke was there. They were so paranoid about enemies walking forward, and that could have costed them the round.
Well, I mean, they lost the round anyway.
That's
I mean,
true.
3 ults on defense, 3 ults on attack. MSU is up 4-2, but right now it's been very close so far. But so far they've gotten 3 games in a row. Economy looks all right, but of course the attackers are doing better. They're gonna have to do something.
Attackers trying to crash down.
I've got your trail.
Raze absolutely deletes one of them. Sova gets the lead back. It's an even trade so far. Oh, Brimstone gets a nice kill.
Gecko with the plant. Spike is down.
It's just Astra and Killjoy left.
Last player
Brimstone
standing.
walks around the corner. Not enough reaction time on the Killjoy to get that kill. Oh, not enough. Triple kill for Gecko, 5-2.
MSU's kind of taking it, and they're running away with it.
I mean, look at that econ difference.
Yeah, that's always the biggest play in these early rounds. Is if you win multiple in a row, you just get a huge advantage.
I mean, they definitely stopped it with the 2 in a row for defuse.
Yep.
But now they've been letting them run away with it too much, and there's way too much economy on the other side.
Buchanan's still looking pretty good with their economy, though, with full heavy shields. So they're definitely going to have to make a stop here, lest MSU just run away with full buys every single
if they
round.
lose it right here, I don't know if they come back from that. And then they have to do it again.
Looks like the attackers are going to be favoring B side this round. Again with the Viper pulling up slowly. Hopefully gives their team enough time to rotate. But they're going to be collapsing in on it.
They are burning everything they have to get on this point. Runs into the Viper, gets the kill. Perfect time for Clo. It is currently planting. Boom, it is officially planted. They are now on a time limit. They have killed 3 people, though. Which means there's only 3 people left, and they're all sitting in the back cubby.
You definitely see the fear starting to build up in MSU, all being cluttered in back there. 12 gets another kill. Sky gives it right back. One enemy remaining.
It's just a difference in skill at this point.
Glove's gonna try and half it. She can't stay alive. And they recognize that she needs a kill after using her ult to stay alive, and they recognized it perfectly.
I mean, at that point, after her ult goes off, do you think it would be wise to just straight up sit on it?
Probably. Oh,
it looks like we are having a timeout.
Uh-oh. Maybe some technical issues.
Maybe some technical issues.
So yeah, let us take a moment to talk about that previous play.
Huh. If the Clove had just stuck it, would they have peaked at all?
I highly doubt they would have peaked at all, because they would have completely banked on the Clove being aggressive to try and keep their ult, because it is when you pop a Clove ult, it is very fast thinking to, if you want to push and like get a kill to try and stay alive.
Well, my thing is, let's say you're the Clove, and let's say you pop ultimate to come back, and they know that you get a kill doing it. Do you have enough time in Clove ult without getting a kill to just sit on and defuse the whole time?
I don't know that.
I don't know how much time is left on the whole thing. My initial thought would be, well, what are we supposed to do?
I want to say her countdown before she dies without getting a kill might be a little bit longer than the defuse timer, but that is definitely something to either look up or search, because that is a very good question, and some people could greatly benefit from that knowledge in their games. Looks like we're going to be back here from the timeout.
Looks like we're back. Not sure what the timeout was about. We might get some information about that later, but we're definitely going to see what happens here. I definitely think that timeout might have been in favor of the defenders, as nobody on the defender side has moved yet, but we've stopped that. And there we go. Official match timer stop.
So it looks like there is still some problems going on down at the arena.
Someone was disconnected.
Oh, wow.
The Rays got disconnected for some reason.
Hopefully that was not mid-game. Or like mid-round, I mean.
A couple of people are reconnecting.
Wow, what happened?
Seems like a lot of people on the Bucks were having a little bit of trouble there getting ready, but I think they're going to give them a little bit more time to set up real quick because they had some people gone, and you can't freeze anybody, but you can freeze the match timer.
Mm-hmm. And that's a risk you run into with every game, and it's unfortunate when it does happen.
Using the knife.
Drop in a smoke.
Just a sheriff by with a full shield. Looks like
they are rushing A. They know that rushing it works, and they're just going to rush it. Remember, these are two attack-faced teams.
This is true.
So this is what both teams want to do.
And the teleporter rotate back to B. It's flashed by the Hawk, but...
And they're walking around. They're going to run right into...
Clove. And Clove just gets deleted by the team.
Wiped.
Looks like same thing might happen here to the Killjoy.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
That team is doing a great job of just sticking together and taking them out one by one.
And they took the teleporter again. They're all the way back on A already.
Wow, probably predicting that defenders would have rotated, but the defenders are still trying to make a play.
Beautiful kill.
Double kill by the defending team. It's all up to the Astra now, but
oh,
she can't
not
look
quite
at two
enough.
places at once. Looks like they were definitely playing more to secure the round with kills over planting the spike. Maybe still capitalizing on the bit of disorientation on Buchanan's side from the disconnects.
I mean, what angle do the Bucks have in this? They got to survive until they have to just survive until the flip, and then hopefully be able to do the same thing that MSU is doing.
I think their best chance is probably to take close range weapons if they want to save rounds and just hold corners, hopefully get a few picks off if you catch them. But the thing is, MSU is doing a fantastic job of keeping their team all together. Looks like nobody is on the B side, so they're just going to take that for free. The defenders are going to have a really hard time doing this retake.
Back to me! You did good.
Here's the thing, they all know they're going to be coming from one spot.
Yeah.
And how do you push this
Unless
as
Viper
Bucks?
and Brimstone are looking at the back to try and predict a flank, but it does not look like that is going to happen. Both teams are still fully alive, but the Killjoy is now at half health.
Oh yeah!
Here comes the Silver
Monster on the
Ball.
loose!
Looks like he damaged his teammates a little bit, but... Brimstone Molly, they're just getting...
Last player standing.
The entire team chasing him down. That must be terrifying. Tries to take someone with him, but just can't land the shot.
Tried to do it, but in the end, they just ran him down. No fear at all.
None. And it's very hard to keep like your hand steady in that type of situation when you got a whole team running at you.
Satchel out.
But they might have saved enough money for a few full buys this round, so this could be their chance to take it back. Yep, that is what it's looking like. Full buy on defender and attacker. This is their chance to take back the round.
I mean, they've already taken 2 rounds, and as we do know, this map is decently attacker-sided with the amount of ways you can push on. So it makes sense about how it's going. The attackers are a little more split out this time around. They haven't, well, they're starting to run together, but they were fully, split out at one point. Oh, getting absolutely dinked through the smoke. Just gets taken out.
Looks like Rage is going to try and put pressure on A, but Sky...
Oh, just doesn't win the one. Okay, gets killed with the ultimate.
Flying ultimate.
At that point, you just need to run.
Ooh,
beautiful
headshot
kill.
dink by the Astra. Oh, it takes the
Beautiful
Gecko
kill.
with him.
Spike
I don't think
planted.
he knows.
One left. Doesn't know he's in
Player
cubby.
standing.
Base is
Dies
too
to
low.
it. Oh, man,
man.
that's gotta feel devastating.
Such a great play by Buchanan just
Last
to get it
round
shut
in
down
the
there
half.
at the very end.
They were so close to getting
So
that
close.
round. Spike was planted, one person left on the enemy team, and just wasn't watching the right angle to be able to stop it.
And that's just, I don't know really what you're supposed to do in that situation besides take a chance. And you can't really
Help a
have
girl
chance
out,
to
would
take.
you?
That is an operator on 3 members
Okay. Wow.
of
Looks like MSU is really banking on this kill this time.
this is gonna be really scary.
It's like they're going back to their strategy. Full on assault towards A. 2 kills down already. Rise ult and takes it right back. Just
Rise ult does
now.
take somebody out.
2v4 situation.
For hellfire!
Killjoy's going to heaven, but
One enemy remaining. Team Ace.
Brimstone
Live another day.
Switching sides.
What?
Brimstone killed Clove with his ult.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed my
Interesting.
fingers. Multiple.
I mean, this
fingers.
is... They are putting in a good showing. They do have 2 rounds on them toward the beginning. We're definitely going to see how they do it now. We have officially swapped.
Right, this is the best chance for Buchanan to start bringing it back. Now that everything is back to being even and the MSU no longer has the economy advantage, this is their chance to win the game. Remember, the game is not over till that
There.
match counter reaches 13.
They still have 3 more rounds to win, and they absolutely could pull it back. Astra is going to be running the bomb in on first of the swap.
So the team is a little split here, but they do seem to be favoring A side with the defenders favoring B side, so that could be a good advantage for them if they play off it properly. Definitely slow playing it here.
They're just sitting in, you can see, they're just sitting in the middle waiting for someone else to get information.
It's like both teams are seeming to
Brim
do that.
is watching bathroom, but hasn't done anything
Right
with
there.
it. They seem to be moving a little closer as Astra is starting to signal that they may or may not be there.
Like Brim
They're
is,
all just sitting inside this room right here. Look at this. Look at how stacked they are.
They might catch eyes on the Brimstone here.
As soon as Brim says there's people there, they will instantly start rotating. So if anything, this is probably the better play.
I need
Smoking
an
off
obscuring
heaven.
vision.
Catches the barrel of the Brimstone gun. Oh,
And they got him. They can plant.
Teammates come in.
They can plant. Now it's their site. Now they become defenders. But remember, this is what they're good at.
Spike planted.
MSU is good at pushing in. So hopefully they'll be able to do something with this. But at the
MSU's
moment,
plan.
who knows? They have all 5 members up. Beautiful
Killjoy's
double
down.
kill onto it.
Make it a triple.
Last player
Seem to
Oh,
hit his
man,
shots from the
it's just all
Sova,
falling
and there
apart.
she goes.
They beautifully take a guy and get onto the point, but just can't finish the other one.
Really utilizing the fact that they are a better comp for attacking, so they might have set that up so they will have an advantage during the retake by stacking all their team on one site. Very possible.
I mean, when you stack your team like that on one side, if they push B, you demolish the people that walk around the corner. If you don't stack, you're still split up. But if you don't stack and they go onto the point that only one person's on, you're still running in as a 4, and you just know you're going to be able to beat them, even if they don't get a kill back.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened.
MSC
It looks like they're doing the exact same thing.
with the same Brimstone on the other side. Looks like Killjoy is going to be setting up a bit in the back. To
Launching smoke.
They are going to be playing a little bit faster. A lot of smoke's going off. Brimstone's in a fantastic position here. Takes out the Clove. Everyone knows where he is now.
Oh, just a
One
little
for
bit
one
better
trade.
accuracy, and he could have done it. Again, they're all rotating around to do it.
planted.
Sky's throwing out Bird, watching the other side. We have Raze coming in with the Ares, just laying down suppressive fire. We have Viper coming in from the back that I don't even think they're ready for at the moment. As Viper's going to come in and just take out a couple of things. They're flooding onto the
One
point.
enemy remaining.
Another kill. Leaves just
One
the
left.
Killjoy remaining. They're going for the defense. Killjoy is
And there it
taken
is.
Out.
Poison's off.
Shoots him off the spike.
Thank you.
Probably for an alt charge for Viper ult.
They're too off it. If they get Viper charge, they easily hold down a point. And there's no way they come back. They did get 2 games, but I think the Bucks might be out of this one. But I guess we'll see.
They still got 1 round match point. They can still bring it back. Same strategy. I mean, if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That seems to be the strategy MSU plays with. Using the same thing until it doesn't work, and then they
Does
switch
he have
to
a judge
strats.
as well? He totally has a judge as well. It's the same exact setup.
But it looks like
2
the
Outlaws and
attackers
Ares, a judge and a Spectre.
are favoring B now more than A and sending a single Clove to face off the Brimstone.
I think they've gotten a little bit... Here's the thing, though. You have to know that if he's the only one on the point, then you know that they have to be on the other side, right?
Exactly.
He's immediately running over, realizing they're probably not pushing in there.
And now they got their full team on there. Unless they take the teleporter to go back.
Buchanan has been throwing stuff at B, so Brimstone knew to immediately get over there. So now everybody's over there. He's still singly defending it. They're all still in the corner, just watching an angle, letting Brimstone do whatever he wants to do.
Brimstone holds them back with a molly. More smokes. Looks like they're dumping util into sight. MSU's team has not left that corner. Brimstone looks like this himself.
Down you go.
Takes out the Astra, spraying just to see if he can hit something. Walking through, taken out in the smoke by the random shots.
They just wreck Clove if she walks around the corner. And they're just going to rotate over to A now because they know everybody's over there.
They may have.
I honestly would have left someone to watch the teleporter.
Yeah, so they're gonna send the dog through.
Oh, and look how good their MSU's playing though. Sends the dog through first to double check to make sure they're not watching the
wall
point.
bang the Sova. It's like a double flash.
Last player
Can't
standing.
take a target to hit that. That Raze is bouncing around and they take him out.
That's it.
There's
MSU
game.
playing an absolutely
Team ace.
strong game. Buchanan was
Defenders
able to
win.
pull out 2 against them, and we thought it was going to be an even match to begin with. But MSU takes the victory and takes it home.
In those early games, MSU was not giving up those rounds easy, but they just could not come back from that little deficit.
Shout out to Astra being up there on the leaderboard, putting a nice divide in the MSU scoreboard. Fantastic job.
Honestly, great performance by both teams and everybody who attended this event. It was so much fun to be here and participate. This was fantastic.
Yeah, they got 2 on a college team as a high school team. I think that's fantastic just to begin with. It wasn't a 13-0, and it was still decently very fun to watch at the very beginning. And yeah, they didn't give up easy. They fought the whole way through.
This is not, even with the loss, this is nothing to be disappointed about, even a little bit.
No, and
It's
second place is still
fantastic.
second place.
It is still amazing to see. A good game to everyone who participated. Good game to all the players.
Absolutely. I believe we should be potentially having a interview with someone from the MSU team on their successful first place in victory. We will go, and that will show us exactly what's going on with that. I believe we should have an interview with MSU, but I'm not sure yet. So we're going to take it on hold. Congratulations to MSU for the win. We're going to let this sit right here for the moment, and we hopefully should be back with an interview with either one or both the teams in a moment. Sit tight.
All right. Well, we got with us John. John, you are part of the MSU team. Way to go. Congratulations on the championship. You've got some swag here.
Got
Show
my
it.
belt, yeah.
Dude, way to go. Like, that's a badge of honor. And your Steam Deck. What's
Steam
the first
Deck?
thing you're going to play on that?
Ooh, probably Aim Labs to get better at Valorant.
Got to. You got to. Good answer.
Dedication.
Awesome.
Professional answer.
That's it. All right. Well, you know what? Everybody's raving right now about the game. That was an epic game right there. Appreciate you putting on a show. You guys had some pretty good conversations in the chat. I love that. What was your strategy? You kept saying, "Hey, I think they're figuring out a strategy." What you mean by that?
Ooh, I thought I was talking too loud, and I thought they might overhear me. Honestly, I was getting really excited in there. Thought I was getting a little loud.
I think that might have been part of their strategy. Just like, okay, just let them say what their plan is, and then just we'll
Figure it
go
out
with it.
from there.
Because a couple of times you're like, four in the shower, and it's like, okay, they know what we're doing. Get back around. Well, how about this? Your strategy was to use somebody, a character, an agent this time around, not the one you used to. You love Jet.
Yeah, of course.
But you played?
I played Raze.
Because what do you think is good about Raze that makes her the right character?
For most maps, Raze is just a much better character. Like, the best part about Jet is like using the op. Like,
Okay.
Jet is the most powerful character with the op in her hands. But Unbind, there's not much of a reason to op. So
Okay, gotcha.
Raze just does the same job as her, but much better.
So this was definitely strategy, teamwork sort of strategy.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
a lot of
total-
practice going into
Awesome,
it,
awesome.
so.
Well, on to the next thing is going to be another tournament here coming up. Is it going to be hosted at MSU, I believe?
I think we
Yeah.
have one at Fort Wayne. It's the
Okay.
next one we're going to.
Awesome. Hey, best of luck on that, but congratulations on this win to you and your team. I'd like to get a picture of your whole team. I was hoping they were going to be here nearby, but at this point in time, you're representing.
We can
Nah.
get them, yeah.
We'll get them here in a little bit.
All right.
No, obviously, at this point in time, it's just more of a congratulatory interview. Thank you for coming out. You got a little bit
course.
of a drive?
Yeah,
But-
not too long.
Yeah,
hours.
absolutely, absolutely. We wish you the best. We wish you safe travels. We got our MC here. Awesome, Mr. Chuck. Dude, any words of wisdom here?
Dude, I don't know if you went over this or not, but when I was talking to all the teams, the team that won, MSU, by far trained the most. 4 to 5 days a week, 4 to 5 hours per day. The most practice, the most dedication. That's what wins tournaments. So if you want to do great, if you want to win, you got to be like these guys, and you got to practice and practice and practice. And we want to see you next year at the next MEC Fiber Cup.
That's right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you in the next tournament.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you to our broadcasters too.
Well, I think that was a very successful stream, wasn't it?
It was very successful. I'm glad I was here to come in.
I'm glad you were here for the end of it, too. It's always nice to have a second person to bounce ideas off of, help look at the rest of the map that I can't always see all the time, and it's just nice to get the banter of two different broadcasters.
I definitely agree. That's why I came in here. I don't broadcast a lot, like commentate on broadcast, so this was a lot of fun to be able to do this. There were a lot of great teams here to come and watch as well, so this was a lot of fun.
I definitely think it was, and I think it went great, too. Besides a couple little tech issues along the way, we definitely fully came in. I'm very thankful that the tech issue that we had did not affect the game in any way, just the broadcast, which is always a good thing. We always hate to have the players redo everything that we're supposed to, but I think that'll be I think that should be it for this time around. I'm Elijah from MEC.
I'm Caden from SMC.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.